Hi everyone, today we are going to talk about what Reddit developers share about how programming lords of Reddit. What are your tips for people who are starting to learn how to code? Want to know how to become a developer without a degree? Check the description below. Have something specific you want to create and work towards that. A game, a web app, an app, anything. Just have a goal to work towards instead of just randomly learning this and that. I second this. Trying to build something specific, start off by following tutorials, but very soon you'll start to improvise your own solutions, and it'll keep your interest for longer. I'm about halfway through completing a web developer bootcamp. When I finish it, do you think I should go through more courses / free coder camp, or start building things? Edit. Thanks you all for the responses. I'll get started on something soon, build a thing. I'd add to that, if you want to make something cool, find an API to use. You'll need to read third-party documentation, make curl requests, sync, and store data, all that shit. Congratulations, you're now 200% more useful than the vast majority of new college grads. Dry principle, don't repeat yourself. If you're ever tempted to just copy-paste a line of code 1000 times, stop and think, how can you achieve the same results with some kind of a mechanism? Not even 1000. If you start writing the same code 3 times, it's time to break it into its own method. Maybe even 2 if it's a particularly long block of code with minimal or no differences. Dry has been at the heart of some of the worst code atrocities I've seen. Really apply this advice sparingly. Copy and pasting something 2, 3 times, it's probably okay. More than that, there are a set of questions you should ask yourself around. Are you missing an abstraction? Or should it be moved out, etc. But mostly this is down to experience. I'm juniors copy and paste stuff because they don't know any better. Mids over abstract and fall into the Yanni trap. Seniors / leads copy and paste. Plus code starts on paper. Plan first, then write. Plus code readability is as important as code functionality. Plus the most complicated behemoths are powered by simple cogs. Take a large problem and break it up into meaningful chunks. Write each one of those as a function. Break apart large chunks into manageable smaller chunks, plus use version control. It takes a while to learn but is invaluable. There is no such thing as time zones. There is UTC, and there are display options. Related, never let a database know that the number you are storing in it is a date. Most modern databases have datetime data types and convenience methods, and indexing options for dealing with them. Many platforms have created and updated dates generated automatically. Why reinvent the wheel when you just want to use it? Learn how to use Google properly. Yes, a couple of decades ago, programmers would brag that they knew the exact behavior and the exact parameter definitions of every obscure system function. str, strchr, strrchr, etc. Nowadays, you just Google it. Once your project has a significant codebase, you end up searching your own code for stuff like that too. You do remember some stuff, but you should trust published docs better than your own memory. You need to understand and be able to do algorithmic analysis. Too many people think that simply knowing syntax and basic operations like how to write a for loop is sufficient for a software engineering position. Pick a language, not PHP, and then just start small and build up, ideally following tutorials. Something like Tutorials Point is great for the basics and simple reference. Then try your hand at a project. From someone who had to pick up programming for my masters, make sure you choose the right language first. Otherwise you will have to switch midway through learning. I'm no means a lord, but here's a tip for a professional setting. Remember that no matter what you do, or where you work, there will always be one guy who seems to be the oracle, knows everything, can solve your problems in minutes and troubleshoot your issues without even looking at what you're doing. Don't get downhearted. Their people are sources of knowledge. Learn from them. Learn how they came to know the things they did and try to understand how they approach an issue. The rest should follow. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this content, Please give us a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.